Welcome back to the Rogues Gallery. This is Sparta, or Spartan Fist, one of the two. So before we start, I want to take a trip to my man the Fixer here, who is our between game shop. Here we use our currency to buy stuff, and I have a bit of money, so I'm gonna increase one of my fists. Let's make the bear fist better. That said, let's actually play the game. I wanted to show off that screen because I probably won't be going back there. So in Spartan Fist, you are a man who loves to punch other men. You start with two random gloves. Right now I have on my left hand the bird fist, I believe. And my right hand is, the bandage fist. The Fist of the North Star reference, pretty good. So this game's pretty straightforward. You walk up, you hit people. They explode sometimes. Like that. Interesting note, you saw that guy had a pink shield for a second? There are 3 stances in this game. There's updraft, which knocks people into the air sometimes. Duelist, which is the one-on-one stance for decent damage, decent speed. And then, of course, Brawler, which is meant for multiple enemies. It's probably the fastest style. So when an enemy gets a pink shield around it from being hit a lot, you switch your style and then that breaks the shield. Also, we got the Rat Fist here. So there are a bunch of different kind of gloves. I think there's like 6 in total. This Bird Claw is terrible. Rat Fist is much better. They all have different move sets and you can mix and match between them. So Rat Fist is very fast. And probably one of my favorite weapons. This is a glove I have upgraded, so it's I think doing max damage right now. Also notice how I've been walking up and then walking backward. You don't really need to do that to people. Really you just want to be behind them. If you're behind someone, you're good. Except for that instance when I was apparently not good. Also notice each time I kill one of these guys I get more guts. Up in the top right corner, that is my currency between runs that I spent earlier. That guy just like flew out of his shoes. And then the last thing is that there are special attacks that consume your stamina. Rat Fist does this, it's pretty good. Fist of the North Star does that, it's not really as good. But yeah, because Rat Fist can move you around, it's probably one of the best weapons. There's another good one I'm hoping I'll find, but no such luck yet. So there's no real point in having 2 of the same weapons, so we're gonna skip that. So for the bandage fist, which is on my right hand, I kind of want duelist stance, because I can start with 1 hit from the Rat Fist, and then go into this, which does a lot of damage. So there's our second enemy type, the cat. The regular guys are just called dudes, that's their actual name. I'm not sure the official name of the cats, but they're cats in fish bowls. And then when you murder them, they rocket off to safety. So all you cat lovers can be, appeased, even though cats are the most terrible animal and should, in fact, be punched vigorously. Just want to put that out there so everyone knows. So you'll probably notice that I have a mini-map appearing up on the right side of the screen as I move through rooms. Eventually, if I get close enough, a boss will appear. Sometimes I haven't really figured out what makes the map clear or what makes the boss appear or not. Sometimes you'll see them right away, sometimes you have to wait a few rooms before you see them. this guy. I might as well talk about upgrades. When we're talking about upgrades, there are 3 levels. Basically, you spend points at the fixer, and he can increase your various gloves through S to SS to SSS, the highest rank. Triple S does the most damage. I think you attack a bit faster. You can also improve your health and your stamina, and how much health the crowd actually throws you, which you might have noticed the crowd has been doing now and then. All in all, I find this game pretty generous. I haven't gotten max on everything, but I've still beaten it. But yeah, here's a health canister. We grab that. We're good. It was a pretty short, pretty easy game. It's kind of fun. It reminds me a lot of Heart and Slash, which I know we haven't played yet. I've played on my own. But the aesthetic is very similar, the gameplay loop, and just like everything else kind of similar. Except in Heart and Slash, you're third person. In this one, you're first, and you're punching. I can get more points if I knock guys into flames or environmental hazards. Like that. So I ran into one of these before, but there are dips that you can dip your glove in to do more damage. There's no downside to this one, so I'm just going to grab it. One thing I would highly recommend if you decide to play this game, that I should have said right away, is go into options and turn off auto lock-on. Also turn off flick targeting. Because normally in the game, when you see an enemy, you would auto lock onto them. And also normally, they have a system where if you're locked onto something and you flick your mouse, you change your stance, which is very annoying and leads to you picking the wrong stance like more than half the time. Lock on itself isn't even very good. Like, it can be useful sometimes, mostly for bosses, but most of the time you kind of just want to be able to move around. Here we go, boss door. So when we get to a boss door, we can sacrifice one of our gloves briefly. I'm going to give it the Rat Fist. And we'll get it right back and a chance to pump one of our stats. So we can get punch harder, more health, or more special points. But I just want to punch harder. And now we'll fight our first boss. Bosses are always in the same order. Meowmax is our first. And he is extremely easy. You just kind of move to the side, punch him in the back. Also, Fist of the North Star. Big DPS here. That'll do it for that. Oh, there's one more ability I haven't talked about. I don't know if I've even shown it off, but you can boost in this game, / dodge. It takes a bit of stamina, but it takes you through enemies or anything that's in your way, really. That's where lock-in comes in handy. So I'm a little bit more wary of the cat guys, just a little bit. Regular dudes though, no problem. So when you have the bandage fist, you kind of want to stick to the brawler stance so you can do your big already dead thing. Or sorry, your duelist stance. You can do that. health. And the boss room is like right over there. We can see it right away. Except there's no clear path I can see to it yet. But I imagine probably through this door. Dips do stack on your gloves. Dicks do not stack on your gloves, sorry. And eventually we'll start running into gloves that have a bunch of dips already pre-applied. This room is dangerous. Alright, I could use some health. And nobody's thrown any. Not a good plan. Alright, I'm gonna play cheap for right now. I do not want to get murdered. This guy roasted himself. Alright, got a bit of health here. Thankfully, when you beat a boss, you do revitalize all your health. So we got the Rocket Fist. I do not like the Rocket Fist, but I'll show it off. It's special. It's shooting you forward. It tends to be pretty slow. Not great attacks. Generally, fast weapons are the best in this game, with the exception of one weapon that I have not found yet. I am not doing too good. Getting beat up all over the place. But slowly getting health back. I think I'm going to switch back to the bandage fist once I get a chance. I do have to clear the room first. Don't worry about that, I'm sure it was fine. So the nice thing is, half the time you enter a room, enemies kill themselves for you. Especially in this level, which has a lot of fire traps and a train. There we go. That thing is instant death. Like one touch, you're dead. Which ends a lot of my runs. But basically just don't be an idiot and always wait for the train. Like right now. Alright, let's see if I can jump this. Don't really want to go on those train tracks. Got him? Everyone dead? No, not yet. Someone's left alive, that guy. got Gale Dip, sure. Let's keep on adding dips to our fist here. I was gonna say, how's that dude not dead? He is. Extremely dead. Alright, we're back up on health. Like I said, this game's not too hard. I say as I get hit. And then boss time. So our second boss, oh, here we go. Alright. Stone Fist is, I think, the best weapon in the game. It's slow, but it hits hard, it stuns enemies, knocks them down, and combined with a faster weapon, you're gonna be set. So I'm gonna improve my punch again on this guy. And I'm gonna take on the next boss. So this guy is a bit faster than our last one. You kind of have to use dodge. Although getting behind him is still a really easy way to just take him out. I can show off the Stonefish special too. It is a sick uppercut. It does quite a bit of damage. Although honestly, the faster fist is probably the best decision for this guy. One more ought to do it. And there we go. And I get all my health back. This is our third level. It features pits. Pits suck. They're not instant death, but they take about half your health, and then they'll throw you back into the air. And then you have to land on a platform on your own, or else fall back in the pit and die. It also has these falling blocks if you stand on these switches, and oh god, these guys. And saws. Well, yeah, you might have noticed why the Stone Fist is so good. We got a new enemy type, the old guy. They're jumpy. Other than that, though, there's not a lot to them. That guy just jumped off the cliff, helpfully for me. And I'm not sure where I want to go, so let's just keep going south. So you notice I'll probably never use the Stone Fist's actual special attack, just because its normal attack is so good. I also probably don't use the Rat Fist special attack anymore. Stone Fist is really going to cut it. Although the Rat Fist special attack is probably the best special. Alright, I have a feeling that continuous south isn't the answer, but we're gonna keep doing it. Alright, it was not the answer. The answer is like all the way back up there. Yeah, I really don't understand how this minimap works at all. Either way, we're doing the speed run. Let's get back up there. I suppose I could show off the special for the Feather Fist. It's a jump. You launch up and then fall down. Which is cool, but that's really the only cool thing about that weapon, and it's not that cool. Alright, we're gonna improve the Stone Fist again. Improve Punch. And get to our third boss. Some sort of bird. He's pretty much kind of like the second boss. Not that much difference. I mean, the difference is there's a pit around him. Supposedly, the help menu say he has some sort of ranged weapon, but I don't necessarily believe that. He does have a lot more health, but he's also easier to kill. Oof, almost threw myself off a pit. And with that, we go to the last floor. It's a golden floor. This level has everything. It's got pits, it's got trains, fiery stuff. Everything you loved about every other level, this one has it. Also, obviously, enemies get more health as you continue on. And we got another type, tiny bird guys. Thank you, Rat Fist. Takes care of that guy. I think the only really bad thing about Rat Fist, if you're in updraft mode, it starts throwing you around, like, uncontrollably. So do not do updraft mode when you have the Rat Fist, is what I'm saying. Unless you want to fling yourself off a cliff. Got explosion dip, it's pretty good. Hey, boss is up there, nice. Game knows I'm LPing, trying to help me out. We got another Feather Fist, no thank you. Oh, okay, because I was in Brawler stance. That's why I wasn't doing the move I wanted. Yeah, I think Duelist stance is probably the most solid overall. Updraft is supposed to knock people into the air, but I have found that to be extremely annoying when it does happen, because that just means they're in the air and I can't hit them more for a second. Get over there. like there's one more dude somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. Alright, and then for our last boss, which will be when I go through the right door. Let's do Rat Fist, because Stone Fist is not going to be that useful against this guy, actually. Literally me. So this boss is actually kind of hard. He can do everything I can do. He can dodge. He can put up a shield. He's very fast, so hitting him with Stone Fist is extremely difficult. At least Raw Dog Stone Fist. Rat Fist is probably the best choice here. At least until he's stunned. Once he's stunned, then you can use your Heavy Fist. Alright, one more ought to do it. This is the rare instance where lock-on actually helps. And he's dead. Bringing us to the very last floor of the game, which is just a door into space. Beyond which awaits the legendary Spartan Fist. Just kidding. So I'm going to let you enjoy this deep lore that's going to come up on these screens. And that's going to be it for Spartan Fist. Like I said, it's pretty short. Not bad, but definitely shorter than I expected.